In this video, I'm going to share with you a proven way to generate more sales leads. Stay with me. All of us need to generate sales leads at some point in our career. And the better we get at doing that, the more likely we are to have a job all the time and to continually grow our businesses. It creates security, income, reliability, predictability in our sales job. So what is this proven method to generate leads? It's called trigger events. Trigger events are those occurrences that create a business opportunity for us. What we need to do is be aware of them, learn how to track and monitor them so that then we can seize the opportunity and go get some business based on the occurrence of that event. Let me give you an example of a trigger event that could be applied to certain businesses. Weather events. When weather events happen, that may create business opportunities for certain types of businesses. For example, when there is extreme heat, which many parts of the US have been dealing with, and parts of the world as well, that may create opportunities for businesses that sell cooling equipment, businesses that sell windows that may reduce the amount of heat that comes into a home, insulation that could be added to a home to reduce the amount of heat that gets into a home. So there are a variety of opportunities that can be created for someone when there's a weather event like extreme heat. You might even be able to sell solar panels to a home that has air conditioning because they're using their air conditioning more during hot weather periods, which is creating higher electric bills. And the homeowner would like to reduce those bills, and getting solar to generate their own electricity could do that. So be creative on how trigger events may create opportunities for your business, right? Another trigger event would be a security breach. A security breach is unfortunately all too commonplace these days. What does that trigger event create opportunities to do? Well, one is sell security software. That's an obvious one, right? But one that's not as obvious but could be made is, let's say you're a recruiter and you specialize in recruiting people into technical positions. Maybe the company that had the security breach needs to upgrade the skill level of the people on the security team. Maybe they need to hire a senior person with lots of security experience at maybe other companies, and you as a recruiter can help them to find that person. See how that trigger event created an opportunity for the recruiter? It takes a little more creativity, but when you become someone who has multiple trigger events that could happen around you and you're aware of them, you could regularly have leads coming into your business. So here's the challenge for you. Think about what are trigger events that you're already aware of. Could you improve your tracking and monitoring of those trigger events so that you're not too late and missing the opportunity? 2, can you be more creative in the way you think of trigger events? I've made some connections that might not be so obvious. Are there not so obvious connections to events that could be trigger events for you? If you're not sure, ask coworkers, ask your manager, meet with someone who might have a more creative imagination than you do to make connections with what seems to be disparate entities, right? Things that wouldn't seem to be connected, but they actually could be connected to create opportunities for you. And then 3rd, spend time pursuing trigger events when they happen. Build in time in your calendar, because it's one thing to know about them, it's another to take action. And if we create a full schedule all the time, then we don't have that time to track, monitor, and take action. Because believe me, when trigger events happen, your competition is also going after that opportunity. And oftentimes it's the first or second person to arrive and to take advantage of the opportunity who's going to get the business. So I'd love to see trigger events generate more business for you now and in the future, to create more success and confidence in your ability to generate your own leads. If you have comments about this video, please post them below. If you have questions related to this material or in sales in general, feel free to email me at michael@buildandbalance.com. I may answer your questions in a future video. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please do so now so you'll be notified when new videos come out. And of course, like and share these videos with other people to help them to discover my channel as well. And lastly, if you'd like to know about my services, go to buildandbalance.com and check services. Thank you very much.